What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Twiz. I'm back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Before I get to it, I want to say thank y'all for watching the last video. If you watched it, I appreciate it. I hope it was encouraging. It's only up from here. We're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna get better. But as you can see, I got my brother here with me. That's my older brother. I'm the youngest, but this is the older brother. It's my boy Lizz. Say what's up, Lizz.
How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? You feel me?
Tell him about you.
Yeah. Well, I'm Lizz, by the way, and I got a podcast called the W.O.W Podcast, a podcast about nothing. So listen, y'all go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud. It's on Anchor, Google Podcasts. Any other streaming, anything for podcasts is on there. So go on there, tap in with your boy, and that's it.
We're gonna have the links down low so y'all can tap into it. It's a good podcast. You really get into some good stuff. It's a good conversation. I've appeared on there a couple times myself. So we just growing. We trying to do this media thing together. You feel what I'm saying? We just working, trying to get things done. But today's topic that we talking about is dating. Now, dating it's different in certain people's minds, and then it's different types of dating too. You know what I'm saying? You got like just casual dating and
courting and stuff.
Courting is right. Yeah. So before we get deep into it, I'm single. I don't got no girl. I don't talk to nobody. I don't have anything going on. Right. So keep that in mind as we go through this video. Now, what's your status right now?
I got a girl. So some of the things Twiz may go through. I probably did go through it, but right now I'm in a good place. So, but we both had our struggles, so it is what it is. But that's what we here to talk about. The pros, the cons, the ins, the outs, all that stuff.
Yes, sir. So, first thing I wanted to talk about is the initial meet between you and a girl. You know what I'm saying? So, let me say, social media is a humongous platform that you can have. And to an extent, it's a blessing. To an extent, it's a curse. It's just depending on how you use it, how you let it affect you, and stuff like that. So, social media is a big part of how we socialize nowadays. It's a way that we meet people that maybe otherwise we really never would have met, or communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good way to kind of see people's lives, even though they only show what they want you to see. But it is what it is. So for me, as a single man in 2020, I'm 21 years old. I have a pretty good idea of what I want from a woman and what I want out of a relationship. So that's always in my mind as I go through life, really, because you can meet a girl at the gas station, you meet a girl at a restaurant, you meet at the mall, a social spot, you can meet on social media. So whenever I'm shooting my shot, at a girl, I always got that in mind. I'm not just shooting just because, I'm trying to get some games, or I'm just trying to play games. That's me personally. I never really. You could piggyback off of this and say your opinion on it. But knowing me, I've never really been a dude that want to talk to a bunch of girls or just play around or nothing like that. I may meet a girl and we just, we kicking it for a little bit, like we just getting to know each other. But at the same time, it's not really going nowhere.
Right.
But
y'all you just vibing for real. And watching little bro's work, he value his time. So if he don't see any potential or it going anywhere, then he not going to really pursue it.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. Like, I'm not gonna say he a one woman man, but he just like to focus on one thing. he don't like to go talk to girl A, then go talk to girl B, girl C. It's just too much juggling. So he just want
my mental capacity can't even hold that.
Right.
Frank.
He the type call girl A, girl C, while he with girl B. You feel me? It's not gonna work for him. I mean, some dudes can balance that, but that's why he said he a one woman. Like he like to focus on that one particular shorty.
Yeah. So to go off of that, I mean, I know you got a girl, but y'all been together for what, over a year now?
Mm-hmm.
So you did have a span of time where you were single and you was kind of like navigating through. I mean, you was meeting people. Yeah, man. You got a new job,
Right?
And that you know what I'm saying. So it's like, how was that for you? Like, what was your experience getting to your girl? Like, what was that like?
It was interesting because on a humble, like when I got to my new job, it was a lot of girls that wanted to talk to me.
Oh my God!
And
Corey! Oh my God!
I had a broad selection. You know, I did have a broad selection, but I think one of the things that I wasn't looking at a relationship. I would say I wasn't looking for a relationship. But it was like 3 girls at the job. I would just talk to them for real. And they be playing games. And I'd be like, yo. It was just childish for real. And always saying, you know how the FM is, oh, you bluffing. You don't text back. When the whole time, I go on my phone.
You the last one that said something.
Right, and you ain't text back. But it is what it is. I charged it to the game. I wasn't tripping. But, with my girl, like how we really linked up, we was just cooling, we was vibing. I came up to her, I was like, yeah, like I want you to wear my name on your neck. She was like, you joking? I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not playing no games. And
so that for real,
I ain't lying.
Okay,
I'm flying.
Yes, sir.
I ain't lying. So it's crazy that this lady came up there one day and she was like, she wanted some stuff. So what she did was she was like, I'm gonna give y'all $50. Like I helped the lady out, and my girl rung her up. So she's like, I'm gonna give y'all $50.
Was she a girl at the time?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I'm gonna give y'all $50 for real, and y'all can go on a date. So I'm like, all right, bet. You just make the lady making my job easier for real. Mm-hmm. So she wrote her number on a receipt, and then we ain't really going on a date, but we just linked up. We was cooling for real. And we just started vibing, and I was just like, it's really no point of not making her my girl. Like, I'm with her all the time, and we having a good time, just talking, kicking it, all this other stuff. So I'm like, yo, you just might as well just be my girl. It was vibe based. It wasn't a traditional, like, be my girlfriend. I just caught the vibe. That's how I am with my relationship. Like, if we vibing and we having a good time, and then, like, if I feel like you my best friend for real, then you might as well just be my girl. The girlfriend, that's just a title, but at the end of the day, you know how we rocking. So that's how we became official. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went.
That's tough, yo.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Learn from you.
Alright, well, next. So, now moving past that, real quick, let's just talk about shooting your shot. Because it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing.
But I'm glad them days over for me, boy. My God. But go ahead.
Girls expect the guy to be the initiator of conversation, communication, whatever you want to call it. I know it is some. I'm not saying all girls think this way. I don't know all girls, so I wouldn't say all girls. But
right.
I have met girls. I have talked to girls that feel like that there's no way that I, as a female, you know, I'm talking from their perspective, would shoot my shot at the dude. If anything, I'll throw hints that I want him to shoot at me, but I'm not gonna take the shot. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know, what the scripture say?
He that findeth a wife.
He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So I get it, but at the same time, girls have a way better shooting percentage than guys do. I'm just saying. At least this guy. But
females gotta shoot it easy.
Yeah, they probably go 90%. They probably make 90% of the shots they take.
Right, you gotta think like if you're an attractive girl, like besides a dude that got a girl, like what nigga gonna tell you no?
And maybe not even niggas that got girls, because a lot of dudes not loyal. A lot of girls ain't loyal. So really, it's all fair game. It's
a toss up.
Yeah, it's a toss up. So it's just like, that's just my opinion on that. But I'm gonna move past that. From the guy's perspective. Me personally, I shoot shots. You know what I'm saying? I shoot shots. And I've had conversations with friends that feel like, you just be shooting. You know what I'm saying? You basically making it seem like I'm not, because I'm shooting, because I shoot consistently, basically, I guess you could say, that's all I care about. And it's not, because my bank account getting bigger.
Good talk,
you know what I'm saying? I'm building, what we say yesterday, I'm building my health. I'm building my wealth, maintaining my health. You know what I'm saying? I always spend time with my family and stuff like that. I'm heavily involved in church. You know what I'm saying?
With the Lord.
I'm doing
he doing his due diligence.
Right, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm doing what needs to be done. But I look at it this way. The same way that I focus on every other area of my life, my body, my mindset, my emotions, my money, you know what I'm saying, my career and stuff like that. The same way I focus on that stuff, I put some focus, it may not be as much, but I put some focus into, finding my lady. Because at the end of the day, I'm one of those people that will say I date to marry. And we're going to get into that. But before I do, I'm saying, if I know I want to be married one day, I'm spending the rest of my life with that same girl.
Right.
I want to make sure that it's the right girl. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play the game. I still gotta participate in, finding a, you know what I'm saying, getting to know her, putting in effort. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, it's the rest of my life. It's the rest of our lives.
Life.
Yeah, I got a lot of life to live. And if I'm going to live it with you, I need to be comfortable with that. I need to feel confident in what we got going on. So it's like, I personally want to make sure that it's the right girl. So yes, I do shoot shots. Now, I'm not the type, let's say I'm going down the Twitter timeline and I see 4 bad girls. One bad girl, 2 bad girl, 3 bad girl, 4 bad girls, just all right there. I'm not going to shoot at all 4 right there on the spot. I'm not going to do that.
Shit, I would.
You're funny as crap. Me, I'll shoot at 1 and I'll give it a little time to get a response. If I don't get a response, then okay, I'll go to the next one. And some people probably make that out to seem like that's not cool or something like that. But what's wrong with that? I'm a single man. I have no commitment to anyone. I don't have no commitment to her. I just shot my shot. If she turned me down or if she don't respond to something, that's cool. I gotta go to the next one.
If y'all think that's thirsty, because a lot of girls will call that thirsty if you just shooting your shot. Like, that's not thirsty for real. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody wanting, I say, companionship. Yeah, I just feel like a better word, companionship. Yo, a dude wants a lady. So how he gonna get a lady if he don't shoot?
Yeah.
Like if it's
how long you expect me to wait from shooting one shot to go shoot another one?
Right.
Because what if I miss that opportunity?
Right. I look at it like this. If it's like 6 babies for real, if it's 6 girls, I'm shooting at all 6. And if I make all 6, cool. Now I got selection. I can choose for who I want to choose from. But if I shoot at all 6 and I make 3 shots and miss 3, I'm still 50%. You feel me? So it's just like,
I don't shoot nothing. I'm 0%.
Yeah, I'm 0%. So as a man, like, my job is to, I'm not going to say my job, but we are meant to pursue females. Like, that's what we gonna do. If y'all think we thirsty, then so be it. But at the end of the day, we just trying to find our lady.
If I don't have no commitment, no agreement, nothing going on between me and the female. I can do whatever I want.
Whatever, bro.
But I just thought of something.
Well,
what if I wish it was a girl on here right now. What if 3 niggas shoot at one girl?
mm-hmm.
Now that girl on a hot seat. You gonna just respond to one, or you gonna respond to all 3, and see what happened?
You said if 3 niggas shoot at one girl.
Yeah. So the same way I'm saying, if it's multiple girls in my timeline and I shoot at all of them, what if? Think of it from the girl's perspective. If she's being shot at by 4, 3, or however many niggas,
right?
And she attracted to all of them. She don't, I mean, from what she see on like their feet or something, ain't no red flags right there. So, what would you like? That would be a question that I would ask a female.
Yeah, cause I mean personally, I really don't know how they would do it. They might talk to all 3.
Right, which is there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you're not committed to nobody, so you might respond to all 3 and then have your little initiation talk. But you're not wrong for doing that.
Yeah, I don't like missing opportunities.
Yeah.
If I see an opportunity, I want to take advantage of it. If opportunity knocking my door, I'm opening the door. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. But
if, as a female, like if she do talk to all 3, now it's just the selection process. You getting to know all 3, and
the only thing I would say. Well, no. Go ahead.
But it's a selection process, getting to know all 3, and then whatever one you like the most, rock with yo.
Right.
But make sure you tell them niggas like be open. Just be like, yeah, you're not the only one I really talk to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's getting to that level.
Right. And me as a nigga, like if a girl tell me that, like, you're not the only one I talk to. Now me, I'm like, all right, step my game up and bag shorty. If I'm really feeling
it. If I know, Let's go off of that real quick. So if I'm dealing with a girl and she tell me, I talked to somebody else, like maybe they met around the same time that me and her did, or whatever the case may be. If I'm like, what you got going on? Because I'm trying to find out to see how I should go into the future, how I should proceed.
Right.
If she was like, well, I am interested in you, but I do have another guy that I may be interested in. We kind of talk like we, it's just getting to know each other, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. At that point, I'm a take a little beat real quick, cause you don't want to just right there just say it. You want to make sure you really, you know what I'm saying. You gotta go back and think like, all right, let me think about everything that I know as of right now about this girl. Knowing what I know, how do I want to proceed? You know what I'm saying? Or how would I like to proceed if she feel the same way? So it's like, I always be like, all right, I like this about her. She cool. We got a nice little vibe going. So I'm going to keep it a beam with you, sweetheart. I'm feeling you, I want to get to know you on a deeper level. Try to take on a date or something like that. That would be how I proceed. And from that point, once I'm showing her that I'm serious about, making this a long-term thing, or, trying to take it longer than what it is right now, that's when I'll see how her actions are. And then we can go from there.
Yeah.
But that's good. That was a good little, I like that right there. I like that.
That was funny, boy. That was a funny guy.
I'm a hoe. That's all.
My fault, my bad, yo. I was just, man, I was looking down, yo.
It's all good, brother. But last but not least, the subtopic of the topic dating I want to talk about is dating to marry. So, go ahead and give your opinion on dating to marry. But first of all, how would you describe dating to marry, and then give your opinion on it?
Describe dating to marry. Dating to marry is really, I don't want to say it's self-explanatory, but it's right in the title. You're dating to marry. You're dating that person. You see potential in that person of being your spouse. So it's like, all right, for me, I sit back and be like, all right, what's my characteristics or qualifications of me having a wife, right? So I'm dating that girl, so she can meet those qualifications. I say like this. You start dating let's say you start dating a baby, right? And you know she got potential, but she don't got everything you need in her early stage, right? But she got the potential. But you're not dating the potential, but she got, let's say she got five out of the 8 qualifications you need, right? So you dating her and you know she could be a wife, but she don't got those 3 things. So now you're really just dating her and helping her grow and molding her into what you need her to be that you see in a wife. You just shaping her and molding her into being what you need her to be in a wife. That's how I look at dating a marriage. It's just growth. And you just grow into that marriage. You know what I'm saying? You just grow right into it. Just a step. But my opinion on it?
Basically, like, is that your mindset?
Yeah, I'm 23. I don't have no more time to waste. You know? I'm trying to have my first kid, 27. So that's 4 years from now. Well, 3, because I'll be 24 this year. So I don't have any time to waste, you know? I can't have a kid right now if I want to, but I don't want that no baby mama drama. Like, I want my wife to bear my kid, you know?
Right.
You feel me? So, yeah, if you're not dating or married, then what you doing?
Yeah, like, and we don't put anybody down that don't have the mindset we have.
Right.
You have the right to feel how you want to feel about this matter, but we just feel, because I agree. I just feel dating to marry for me is just, you know, I'm going into it with the mindset of, like you said, growth. And if I'm not going to pursue a girl that I really don't see anything with. Like,
right.
So, you know, by dating to marry, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to that's why I don't typically bring it up if I'm dealing with a girl. I've had the conversation, but I'm not trying to put any pressure on you or our relationship to get to marriage. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, we got to get married, you know, at some point in our lives, whatever the case may be. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, while I'm dealing with you right now, I'm not thinking about no other girl. I don't want no other girl. I want the person that I'm pouring into. And just because a girl and I may not, like, let's say we break up or something, just because we break up, that don't mean that I feel like the dating to marry thing is a failed thing, because at the end of the day, I learn from everything. So I take a lesson from what I just got out of that relationship, and I'm just going to move on to the next situation whenever the time is right. And I'm still going to have that same mindset. Like, I don't want to just date you for 2-3 years and be like, all right, I'm done. Like, you good?
That's
you done?
time,
Be cool?
That's time
right,
wasted,
that's time
bro.
wasted. Because that whole time when me and you were sitting here, it's probably a girl that was probably on my same wavelength that felt like, I want to be married. I want to have a husband. You know, I want to build a family and do all these things. So let's just build our lives together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we got to move at any type of a certain speed.
Yeah, that's
I'm not saying none of that.
Like,
I'm not saying none of that. Because for me, every relationship is different. The talking stage lasts for as long as y'all feel it should. If y'all just have to communicate that. The dating stage before, like, engagement and stuff, that lasts as long as y'all feel it needs to. The engagement lasts as long as y'all feel it needs to, and then the marriage is forever. So it's like, you know, it's all based on you. But I date to marry. I don't just date just to say I got a girlfriend and then move from there. But I still have the understanding that it's a possibility that it may not work. I may have said, I think I said that was the last subtopic.
I got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
So what if, like, say you dating a girl, like, alright, say you dating a right, and, like, y'all vibing, y'all been dating 10 years, you know what I'm saying, and, like, that's the perfect girl for you, the perfect, like, everything you ever wanted, and she be like, I'm fine with what we got, like, I don't want to get married, I just want to stay like this. What would you, like, how would you respond to that? Like, everything you want in a female, she got it, but she just don't want to get married.
I'm gonna go talk to God. As a Christian man, marriage is very important to me because, well, y'all know the one reason, but know the one reason why marriage is important. But also, it's a
Right, talk your
it's
talk,
a it's a binding contract before God and man. You know what I'm saying? I want to be married. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a wedding. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a honeymoon. You know, I want my kids to come out of a marriage, but I would say after a decade of dealing with this girl, and she says that. I mean, I would think that I would know way before it got to 10 years that she don't want to be married.
Mm-hmm.
I would think we would have that conversation somewhere earlier before that. Maybe not immediately, but going 10 years and I just found out you don't want to be married, that means we didn't have the right conversations, in my opinion. But that is a valid point. I would just pray that God change our heart, because I mean, when you think about it, marriage is a simple thing, as big as it is as a simple thing, if that makes sense. Because really, it's, according to the world, it's just legally, we are a man and wife. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know, on paper. That's really all it is. So I do get it, but I would just raise the question: why don't you want? Like, what is it about marriage that you don't want to have? Because really, at 10 years, we're probably the closest to marriage that we can be. What's up, y'all? I apologize, the video cut, but I did want to make this a 2-part video anyway because of how long the footage is, like how much footage we got. So make sure you watch the second video, part 2.
Darn, niggas going crazy.
I know, Brian, cutting that grass, yo. But make sure you stay tuned for part 2. Like this video, subscribe. Be ready for more. We got some good stuff coming. I got some more guests that's coming on to the jump, and that's it. Appreciate you.